Well, welcome back. So I've started on the kit, as you can see. I haven't got much work done on it. What I'm trying to show you is that I did put the lightning holes into the seat and the seat back. And the one thing about 1/72 kits or pieces are really small and fiddly. So what I used on that to make the holes was one of these small bits, these finger bits that you can buy online at Amazon or eBay, and I used the one that's the 0.65 by 8.5. Now, what does that mean? I have no idea. I'm telling you the truth. I don't know if it's millimeters, centimeters, what. I have no idea. All right, so get back to building the A6M2. This is the B variant, dash 21. So it basically had the folding wing tips. And before I get started doing some more work on this, just want to tell you a story. So my dad was born in 1927 in the territory of Hawaii, before it became a state. And on December 7th, he had about 14 years old, and he watched them bomb the Kaneohe Naval Air Station at that time. It was Kaneohe Naval Air Station. It is now the Kaneohe Marine Corps Station, and it's gone through a couple of different name changes. So it used to be the Marine Corps Air Station, then it became the Marine Corps Amphibious Station, and now I have no idea what it is because I haven't been there in a while. So we moved back to Hawaii in '67 when my dad went back to Nam, and then he got back in '68, and again, like I said, he watched them bomb the Naval Air Station. So I hear these airplanes coming over, and I was 11 years old. I had read, I grew up in Germany, so we had no TV then. So when I got to Hawaii, I had read almost every book there was in the children's section of World War II, you know, the PT-109, all that good stuff. And so I knew a lot about the military history and the war. And I hear these planes coming over, and I look up, and there's a formation of zeros. So I go running into the house, and I yell to my dad, Dad, the Japs are bombing the Marine Corps station. And my dad was about ready to hit me, saying, what the hell are you talking about, you know? And then he heard the jugs coming, and they were loud. So he comes running outside with me, and we're looking up, and we can see all these zeros flying towards then the Kaneohe Marine Corps Air Station, and we're wondering what the hell's going on. Well, later that evening on the news, they announced that they were filming Tora in Hawaii, and not to be alarmed that there'd be aircraft flying everywhere. They were filming out at Schofield Barracks and Wheeler Air Station, out at Hickam, and in Kaneohe. So it was pretty neat. My dad took me up to the Tripler Army Hospital, which is on the hillside up above and overlooking Pearl Harbor. And then in the west lock of Pearl Harbor, where they kept a lot of the old derelict and salvage and, you know, mothballed fleet in there, you can see all these fires and stuff like that going on. And what they had done was on the decks, they had these 55-gallon drums stuffed full of oily rags and stuff, and they set them on fire to make it look like ships burning and sinking and stuff like that. It was really neat. I mean, for me as a kid, it was really great. So every time I see Tora, I have fond memories of home and yelling at my dad and having him tell me what an idiot I am at first until he hears it. So, well, we'll get back to the build. And there's been a lot of debate on what the colors are. So right now I'm just going to build modules and put them together. And I'm not going to seal them in the cockpit because there's a couple different colors I want to use. This is Mr. Hobby, and this is H63. It's the metallic blue-green, which they say is what the Japanese aircraft interiors were at that time. And also, Model Master makes one. I should have had this prepared better. And Let's see what color it is. 2119. So, and I know they're getting hard to find, but I happen to score some real good sets. So I got these off of an old modeler in our club who was retiring. I bought a bunch of his paints. So this is the Model Master. It's the interior metallic blue. Again, you know, judging on the color, I'm not sure which one is closer. Now they said it, from what I read, the Japanese aircraft interiors were these colors, but as it was more of a protective color, and as they were in service for a while, the color would begin to start to fade, and then they became more of a greenish color. So they painted not only the interiors of the aircraft, but they also painted these wheel wells here. This part, the interior, the side panels. They also painted the inside of the landing gear covers the same color. So, you know, I'm going to try to be as accurate as I can. Still a lot of discussion going on as to whether or not that's true, because unlike the Germans, they don't have really good records of what was where. So I'm going to get back to building, and I'll take some photos as I'm going along. And thanks for watching. Okay, so it's only been about 20-30 minutes since the last segment, and got some of the sub-assemblies put together. See if I can get some more light on this damn subject. It's really small. So it's the cockpit, got the seat in, got the dash in. So I'm gotta start painting some of this stuff. This is the nose with the machine guns in there. Got the propeller assembly all done. Let's get it in the camera. Okay. Got the engine together. Auxiliary fuel tank. Still got to cut it off the sprue and do some sanding. Might just leave the top sprue on there so I can hold it and paint it. And I got the bottom. The wings, the bottoms attached to the tops. So I was going to cut it out and make the folding part, but I decided not to. So that's what I got for this part. I'll be getting back to you as soon as I get some painting done. Okay, as I let this stuff dry, I kind of put it on really thick. Well, I probably shouldn't have. But, you know, got the aircraft, the interior all painted. Oop. And on this one, I painted the landing gears. They're going to be down in the down position, so I painted the interior of the doors. And then got the wings. And like I said, there's going to be arguments about the color, but oh well. So what I use is this Model Master. And it's number 2119. It's interior metallic blue. Okay, so when that's going on, well, while it's drying and I clean my brush, I will be getting ready to mask off the canopy. I really can't see buying pre-cut masks and paying for the cost of the mask, which is usually more than what I paid for the kit. So I'm gonna try to do what I saw this guy on YouTube do years ago, and I bought the backlight to do it. So we'll see how that works out, and once I get set up, I'll take a quick shot of that and show you what I'm doing. All right, I'll be back.